the child they fed. In the far reaches of the Targassing Nebula, the alien warlords of the Krae-Varn harvested worlds the way humans pick fruit, without thought, without mercy. Every few cycles, they offered tribute to their god beast, a massive, horned monstrosity kept deep within the temple thorns on their homeworld. It was said to devour planets. And sometimes, people, this cycle, the Krae-Varn had chosen something different, a human child. Her name was Lyra. Only 6 years old when they took her, stolen during a raid on a border colony called Caldera 4. The Krae-Varn found her alone in the rubble of a hospital. She didn't cry. She didn't scream. She just stared at them with wide gray eyes and whispered, "You're not monsters. You're scared." That unsettled them more than any weapon. She was brought before the high matron of the Krae-Varn, her robes dark with the blood of sacrifice. "This child will please a maw beast," the matron hissed. Soft, small, no scars. They placed her on a floating dais, surrounded by thorns. Drums pounded. The beast stirred. The doors to the pit opened, and the god beast emerged. It was vast, 20 feet tall at the shoulder, for glowing eyes, tusks like spears. It dragged itself forward with clawed limbs, its breath fouling the air. Its body was a fusion of flesh and something else. Pulsing machinery, glowing veins of molten light. The Krae-Varn cheered. The child was still. The beast towered above her. Then it stopped. Lyra looked up. "You're hurting." The creature snarled, pausing mid-sniff. "You're lonely, too," she said gently, like she was speaking to a stray dog. "They put you in a cage." The Krae-Varn grew silent. The matron raised a clawed hand. Why has it not devoured her? But the god beast had already begun to kneel, slowly, reverently, and with a strange, guttural sound, it lowered its head to the child. Lyra placed her hand on its snout. A pulse of light erupted from the contact, pure white, rippling outward like a shock wave. The beast didn't devour her. It protected her. Panic spread through the temple. Guards rushed forward, blades drawn. The beast roared, not in hunger, but in rage. It slammed one claw into the ground, crushing 3 warriors. The rest fled. Lyra stood within the circle of its limbs, unharmed. The matron screamed, "She's cursed it. She's taken its mind." But the truth was far stranger. Over the next days, the child remained beside the beast. It refused all other food. It guarded her like a hatchling. It let her touch the cybernetic plates fused to its flesh, whispering to it as if she understood its pain. And somehow, she did, the beast had once been a thinking creature, tortured, re-engineered, bound to the will of the Krae-Varn. Its memories had been shattered, its voice torn out, until Lyra touched it. She gave it back something the Krae-Varn had stolen. Choice. The rebellion began in whispers. Some among the lower caste saw the child as a miracle, not a threat. Others believed she was a weapon Earth had smuggled in. But all agreed on one thing. The god beast had changed, and it would not be chained again. 2 weeks later, a Federation rescue ship breached the skies of the Krae-Varn world. They came expecting to retrieve a corpse or avenge a child. What they found was Lyra, standing atop the temple ruins, her hand resting on the creature's flank like it was a horse, and she its rider. The beast didn't attack. Instead, it bowed as the humans approached. One soldier dropped his weapon. "That's impossible." Lyra smiled. "His name is Ammonius." Debrief logs later recorded the following statement from Commander Elisharp, who led the retrieval team. "She didn't just survive. She tamed a god. Or maybe she reminded it that it wasn't a monster, that no one is born one." 5 years later, the war between the Krae-Varn and the United Federation ended not in blood, but in silence, because Ammonius stood beside Earth. His presence alone ended sieges before they began. No world dared strike a planet he protected. And Lyra? She never gave a speech, never declared herself special. She just walked alongside the beast, now smaller by design, reshaped by his own will. People asked her, "How did you make him stop?" She always answered, "I didn't. I listened." Epilogue: The Temple of Thorns. The ruins of the temple remain on the Krae-Varn world. Overgrown, silent, a statue now stands in the center. A child and a beast side by side, eyes facing the stars. The plaque reads, "They fed her to a monster, but what they awakened was mercy."